Hey, this is Dennis, and I want to share with you an extremely powerful thing that you can do with Kindo, and that is to create your own workflows using a bunch of different variables that make a very flexible workflow for your own needs. So you see that I'm kind of selecting my what model I want to use. I'm just going to stay with Claude. And let's say my job every day is to write haikus about puppies. Don't judge my job, it's a good job. All right, so now I want the AI to help me with that. So I've written my, my first little workflow here that, helps me with my job. And every time I press that button, the AI is going to write a haiku about puppies. Okay, good. All right, so now I've gotten so good at creating haikus about puppies. I've gotten promoted, and now I write haikus about all sorts of different topics. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the AI that there's a variable for what I want you to write haikus about. So all I did there was hit that user input, and then I clicked on it to change the name of the input. And now when I run it, you'll see that the question pops up, right? So it's asked me down there at the bottom, hey, what is the topic of the content? And let's say I also write about birds, or I write about puppies, I write about birds, or I write about cats, whatever. But anyway, I can put anything in there now that I want. And now I get haikus about birds rather than the puppies, which is what I had put in before. Now, let's say that now I write all kinds of content about all kinds of topics. So I just do the same thing, right? So I insert an input and say, just as a little reminder to myself, hey, what's the type of content that you want to write about? And I'm going to save that. I'm going to run it. And then you're going to see the questions that pop up. And the questions that pop up are, hey, what is the content that you want? All right, well, my job's changed. So now I want 3-paragraph document. And the topic of what I want to talk about now is, let's just say, the joys of owning a kitten. So you can start to see the power of variables here, and how you can build workflows that are extremely versatile and can change with whatever the task at the moment is for you. And again, this is a very basic introduction to variables and the power of variables. All I'm trying to do here is introduce to you the capability to insert variables and how powerful they are. Now what I'm doing is I'm just going in and I'm changing the name of the workflow because it's going to more accurately reflect what this actual workflow does. I'm also going to change what's presented to me by Kindo when it tells me what step it's running on. So this is just me sort of cleaning up the workflow now that I've got something that's versatile and works for the things that I'm looking to do. I'm just going to save that. Hit run, and you can see that the topic has changed, or the title has changed, as has the description of each step in the workflow. Again, very, very basic example, but the whole idea here is to introduce you to the power of variables.